I can't be not only a track and field fan, but more specifically a sprint fan in track and field without coming to champs.
So he's willing to meet with us at like 7 to let us see what the meeting is like with the team at 7 this evening. And I mean they're very promising. Some of them that actually trains with Mr. Bennett, they go pro. So a lot of our athletes that you see that have become superstars, he actually trained them at some point in their high school career. And then we'll do an early morning breakfast with somebody that's very integral in the sports industry. She's a lady to go to when it comes to sports. Her name is Carol Beckford. So we'll meet with her first. It's for breakfast 7:30.
We're at Hydell High School. This is one of, if not the top high school in Jamaica, specifically on the girls' side. We're gonna go get a chance to talk with the coach, get a chance to like see their training before they really step on the track for champs. So this is about to be kind of crazy, getting some exclusives.
Are you girls ready to start tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
What is doing well for? What is doing well for you? Speak up. Define doing well. Define having a good champions. What's a good championship for you? It's in a PMA personal best. What if it's a personal best where you don't make finals? Is that okay for you? What would you prefer? Personal best or to make a final? Which one would you prefer? For the final? Okay. Sure. So your PB in the high jump is 1.83, right? Once you go there tomorrow or whenever you do 1.84, when you come fourth, would you feel good? Or you want to win? And the first thing I want to get to you girls, is that you have to be reminding yourself, what would make me satisfied? I can tell you what would make me satisfied. What would make Coach Bennett satisfied? That we go there and give it our best shot. No matter what. No matter what. On the day we must can look at you and your team look at you and say, you gave it your best shot. We left it on the track. Okay, so we never medal or never win, but we gave it our best shot. What is your best? That's the question. What is your best? Scanning from the Jamaica Tourist Board.
Good evening, good evening.
Helen can take it to the start line, you won't expect it to the finish line. It's more important to have this. So that's what this one is going to take. Everybody committing to fight. How many persons plan the PB on this chap? Alright, keep your hands up. Woo! Let's play again. Everybody get that guy? Tear it. Just tear it. Just tear it up. Just tear it up. Tear it as much as you can tear it. Alright, so I'm going to contribute, I would say $500,000 from my friends. Anybody who can tear this, stop it. Rip it up. I can't do this. Alright, I can't. Anybody want to try?
They always a try.
This is a team. So everybody was single, they can tear us apart. So we stick together. Nobody can break us. Everybody getting it, right? Yes. Nobody! No purple, no blue, no maroon, no whatever other colors can break us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those that trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Let's go.
All right, two schools down, and Champs is tomorrow. Champ starts tomorrow, and it's like, I feel ready to run. I want to run. Like I want to get on the track and race. This was good. This was good. I feel like it's crazy how Jamaica culturally has like really started to permeate across the world.
Oh yeah.
In a way that's like, like people want to be Jamaican in a sense. Like they want a piece
So
of it.
our flag is one of its kind. We're the only flag without blue, red, or white in its colors. And so people are noticing. People want to come. People want to eat what we eat. They want to run where we run. Yeah, this is also good. This is part of the reason why we do so well. Jamaican food. So that is a real Jamaican meal.
So what is
The
that?
ackee and the saltfish.
So that's ackee saltfish.
That's a good Sunday morning breakfast. When you are with your parents and you go visit them in the country.
I mean, like you said, you've been going since what, the 80s, right? Or
No, 1979 was my first time I saw Bertrand Cameron run in the 400 meters against Kingston College, Ian Stapleton.
oh my God.
Okay, you said what, 40, 50 years at Champs? Like
Oh my God. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, you're calculating it. Oh my God. Yeah, it's 46 years this year. Oh my God.
So we were kind of mentioning where at Champs, you're likely to maybe see someone make a breakout over the next couple years and they'll become the next up. Does that like idea permeate with the athletes where they're like, this is going to be my chance to really make it?
To be honest, I think just running out on the stadium,
They just love it,
that's
being out there.
Yeah, they just really want to be there. It becomes a challenge or it becomes a competition when they put on that Jamaica gear now. It's a whole different gear. So competing for your school gets you in, and then competing for Jamaica gets you out. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes, happy that you're able to hear. Of course. Well, you're a track and field people, so yes. Yeah. It's gonna be nice and it's different. And as I said, so it's not just the sprints.
It's everything.
At Champs, everything is competitive. The steeplechase, I mean, the 1500. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this plays out. And it's always good to learn about the history, stuff that I never even.
And you'll get people in the stadium. So just, pick anybody who decides to go to Champs has a history
Yeah.
of some sort. And some of them follow their schools everywhere they go. So if somebody from a particular school makes a character team, they're there. There are people who follow the sport everywhere.
Alright guys, so welcome again to downtown Kingston and welcome to the Cultural Art District of Kingston, Jamaica. The murals here installed is a reflection of Jamaican culture, right? And its vibrancy, right? Afro Soul Sister as the title of this artwork here. And of course, it's all about back to Africa and celebrating the motherland. And we're looking at this mural here. We are Jamaicans. What makes us proud to be Jamaican? Our culture, our food, our history, our music. I mean, you have persons there in the shadows who don't feel so proud themselves because, of course, they're minority groups. But of course, this lady here, she's telling everybody, regardless of your class, your gender, your sex, your social status, be proud of who you are and embody that. Right? In confidence. I mean, she's so bold. Look at that lip, man.
I know, the lips,
color.
the glasses.
Fenty popping.
Like, right? She's going off.
I mean, look at this beautiful mural here.
I'm seeing it.
You love track, right?
Yeah.
This was actually commissioned by Puma. Who loves a good Puma sneaker? I do.
Of course.
I mean,
I'm rocking Pumas right now.
Asafa Powell, who was the first fastest man in Jamaica alive before he handed over the baton to Usain Bolt. Right, we're looking at Sharika Jackson, Merlene Otti, who started it all for all of the female athletes here, right? We have Elaine Thompson and we have Hansel Parchment, Olympic hurdlist. Right? And of course, there's such a fanfare and joy and excitement surrounding Olympics. I mean, and it's also too high competition between United States and Jamaica.
The rivalry is always heavy.
I love Noah Lyles, but him need for chill. I mean, both is the boss, right?
It's not recorded.
Cut.
We're getting patties, and we've been told to go to Juicy, which we're at right now. This is a first stop. In a few, we're gonna go to Tasty, but we gotta see the differences. So I don't know, we're gonna start off with Juicy and see what the patties are like. All right, so Juicy patty.
Which one is that?
Here's the beef. So we're going for the beef. See how it tastes. I'm not a food critic, but it's flaky. Obviously nice and warm, fresh. It's good. It is real good. I don't know.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. All right, this is the first one. We're about to go to Tasty. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure my expectations are set. I thought we were going to Tasty, but now we're going to Sugar and Spice. And this was recommended by Candace. So she's been like, this is the one that we gotta try. So we gonna see how this is. Sugar and Spice.
How you doing?
Sugar and Spice.
Thank you.
Best patty in the country.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think it's the best patty?
Yeah, one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
We just tried, so we're from the US, we just tried
It's like Juicy.
Juicy.
Juicy. Puppy is nice, but we you need to give it a try.
Why do you think it's better?
More moisture and beef more. Oh. Yeah, the richest people come here, artists, them and entertainers, them social media. Okay. That's one. Okay. To the world.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Ooh, these are hot. Sugar and Spice, beef patty. Let's see what's good. So, it's less flaky than Juicy, but I actually think the flavor is a little bit better. My man's not lying. My man's is not lying. You was on point with it. So yeah, this flavor better. So actually, I'm gonna give this a 9. I'm gonna give this a 9. So yes, Juicy got an 8. What? Sugar and Spice? Yeah, I got a 9.
Hey guys, come to Jamaica. Come to Sugar and Spice, Sugar and Spice. Yeah, everything nice, okay?
It tastes good though. It tastes good. This is so cool. Marcy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just picked up some stuff, man. Yo. We're making it happen.
Yeah, man, welcome, guys.
Thank you. So what are you cooking up in here?
Well, this is an ital soup. It's a vegetarian soup, no meat or something like that. So it's an ital soup, coconut milk, pumpkin, carrot, with a bit of love. I have cooked with love in it.
Ah, cook it with love. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. It's
Hot, yeah?
Yeah.
And you said what kind of soup was it?
It's an ital soup.
Very cool. Thank you. Got the spread here.
Yeah.
Anderson, you wanna walk through what you got or what we got?
What we got? All right, let's see. Well, we got fried fish. We got some ripe plantain. We got some green plantain. We have rice and peas. We got some ackee and saltfish. You got ackee and saltfish too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What else? There was some cabbage. There's some scotch bonnet. So yeah, we got like a little bit of everything. And this is after we low-key almost fell mad times walking to a waterfall. So yeah. Yeah, so what? We're on like, so far we're in this is day 4 so far here in Jamaica on Thursday. We got here Monday. So it's interesting because we've had such a crazy, I say up and down trip in terms of like the experiences. We're dipping into track and also getting some cultural experiences. I mean, we're at a waterfall situation right now. I feel like I'm learning so much about how influential Jamaica is in terms of like global influence, and then also how like others have kind of come in and influenced Jamaica in different ways, right? You have the indigenous history of Jamaica, but then more modern history, you know, with like Indian culture, you know, getting ingrained in different ways. There's like Chinese people are ingrained in different ways, but you know, Spanish culture, whatever it may be, right? I feel like Jamaica does have some elements of other cultures, but I've also learned how Jamaica is so influential across the board, you know, across the world to other cultures as well. And even on a personal level, because I'm Nigerian myself, I see a lot of connections with Nigerian culture and heritage, as well as Jamaican culture and heritage. And I mean, like, at the end of the day, we're black, we're African, like there's a connection there, but even just the way that people live, they interact, they eat, like different things like that are really, really dope. Even being out here, like this kind of area reminds me of certain places in Nigeria, or like, you know, just certain secluded places that, you know, I feel like, I don't know, it's very reminiscent. So that culture kind of does permeate across the board, and there's a lot more connections than I would have imagined. Even again, having been to Jamaica already, like it's really, really dope. It's on the cultural side. Yeah.
We're headed to the track tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Yeah, how are you feeling about going to the track for Champs?
I am so excited. Obviously, the track is new. It's a new colors and all that. We'll get a chance to see that. But like, I mean, I don't know. I can't be not only a track and field fan, but more specifically a sprint fan in track and field without coming to Champs. I'm low-key about to make this, hopefully, God willing, I'll be able to make this a yearly thing. But yeah, like I'm so excited where everyone literally talks about Champs like this is like the Olympics for the kids. This is like their moment. We already saw some like dope performances, so now to get to the track, like, come on, we about to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype. Yeah. We got right on the track direct access. Kind of crazy. So over the next couple days, we're gonna see some of the top schools on both the boys and the girls side put their schools on the line, put their pride on the line to hopefully come out as champions. And on the girls' side, back in like the 80s and the 90s, we saw schools like Vertech. They essentially dominated for decades. But then in more recent years, they were kind of surpassed by Homewood Tech. Even Edwin Allen, they actually have been the more dominant school for the girls over the past couple years, but they have faced a lot of competition from the likes of Heidel. Now, Edwin Allen, they are the former champions from 2024. Heidel, they did win in 2023, and they're trying to get back on top. On the boys' side though, this has been a back and forth over the past couple years between schools like Jamaica College, Kingston College, as well as Calabar and a few others as well. So, I don't know about y'all, but I am excited for what's about to go down. All right, we're at KC, Kingston College. This has been probably one of the most dominant high schools as part of Jamaican Champs over the past couple years, and they're setting up for a parade to kind of march into the last couple days of Champs. Like everyone got their purple and white on. Like they've been out here early. Like I think people have been out here since like 7 a.m. They ready to like march, they ready to celebrate. You can hear the music blasting, you can see the cars, you can see the bikes, everything. They're kind of setting up, so it's gonna be pretty dope. I mean, tell me you winning champs without telling me you winning champs. Like, this is crazy. And we've been walking since, dude, I swear we've been walking for like an hour and a half. Probably walked at least 3 miles or something crazy, and we're just pulling up to the stadium now. But that's how dedicated these people are. That's how dedicated they are. Stadium's starting to fill up. I don't know, it's looking crazy, it's looking crazy.
Everybody, lose, on the Barbie, flew, let's vibe it up. Put your hands up to the rooftop. Let's light me up. We go party till we can't stop. Fill up the cup. Rise it up for me, Jamaica. We going nuts. We feel up to celebrate, yeah.
Tell me why Champs is so exciting, why everyone comes out. Like, what is it about Champs that makes it what it is?
I think it's the biggest stage locally in Jamaica for young athletes. Because my school is we're always doing good in Champs, you know, we have to come out and support.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, Jamaicans are just energetic persons, right? So we're always having fun. Champs is a very big thing for us here. It was brings us together.
The rivalries among schools, this is the final showdown.
Yeah.
This is where it is placed to rest.
The atmosphere, the vibes that it brings out, the camaraderie, the competition between us and the other schools, namely Calabar and JC, is what make the atmosphere so tense and fun at the same time. And that's what Champs is about.
Well, me, it's the dancing. It's the dancing for me, honestly. And when the drummers are playing, you feel the beat, you feel energized, you are saying, okay, yeah.
Especially when Casey is winning, and you see everybody get up on a chair.
I feel like KC is always winning though.
That will be the fourth fastest time going into the
Right. This morning, we were at like the parade from KC, everyone walking up here. Like, tell me about that parade and like why that's so important.
All right.
That's a tradition. We did that when we were
youngsters. We did
80s into the 90s.
That has been happening for the past 40 years.
This is my son.
And he did it today.
So what makes Calabar special?
Oh, Lord. So as I say, Calabar has history. Calabar has history, and Calabar itself, the name is from Africa. And as you know, African people, they have strong resilience.
Yeah.
That's what we have. So even when we did not win champs last year, we were still pushing. And this year we're in second phase, and it's not even the final day. So we're really making it. And I mean, for us, it's win, lose, or draw. We're always going to support Calabar. That's just us, the green and the black. Till the casket lock. That's our thing. Yes. So
that's that Lions spirit.
Yes. So,
That's so cool. That's so cool.
I mean, if you look around me, a lot of my friends are here. They live in the States, but we are here for this. So tomorrow the atmosphere is going to be electric. Everything will be on point.
The best day is on a Saturday, the last day of champs. That's where all of the hypeness, all of the excitement is going to happen.
What you looking for? We got one more day. Obviously tonight is like getting more packed. One more day. What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
A win.
Yeah.
A win. Looking for a win.
Man, I appreciate y'all. You have me excited for tomorrow, so we gonna be back.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
Anderson, we have reached Saturday at Champs.
It's Saturday, man. They've been hyping this day up all throughout the week, literally since we touched down on the track. Expectations are very high, and I'm very hyped. So we're gonna see how things actually play out once we actually walk in that stadium. But this is it, final day of Champs, man. All right, class 110-meter hurdles. This is like one of the races. Calabar has this kid who went off 13.11 in the semis yesterday. I don't know, that's like an Olympic qualifying time. Like, let's see what he's about to do. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't know what. That is a killer move. Son, how you win the race? You wait for your name to come up, then you walk off the track to the rivals.
That hurt.
That hurts. So.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. Good to see you.
I wonder, Asaf, how you feel about the, being able to see people show you so much love, every time?
I mean, it's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
Always a great vibe. And I mean, I know how the Jamaican people are. I know their vibe towards me and towards track and field in general. So just to come out and, get that warm welcome from them all the time, it's always a good vibe.
Did you ever imagine, because you were like in high school, like the late 90s and things like that, right? Did you imagine that Champs would get to where it's at? Like you're saying, the media and like the attention, like did you imagine it be at this place?
I mean, I know Champs was always big, but to really see it, like everybody across the world is getting a chance to see how big it is. I mean, I never in my life thought it would have been like this, because growing up, coming up in the 90s, early 2000s, coming at Champs, this was the biggest thing for me. I was like very overwhelmed with, the support and the crowd being at Champs, running on the track, as a young country kid. You know, so to be here today, seeing the kids on the track, I can just imagine what they're feeling, what they're going through, and what they're expecting after this as well.
Yeah. And now, like, even you have a statue outside the stadium, like, in front. That's another thing I imagine that's like, I don't know if it's overwhelming or if it's like, man, like, I actually, like, was able to make an impact for the country, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure. You know, knowing that, you know, I'm a Sapa Powell, you know, and my name is good. My name is in the history book.
It's set.
You can't erase that. You know what I mean? You know, it's just a great feeling, and Jamaicans, they love us, they support us, and they treat us like kings and queens.
Hey, you feel like you're a Jamaican king? I mean, I feel like you're a global king in a sense, in terms of the sport, in terms of track and field. Like, I feel like you got that impact across the board.
Yeah, man, for sure. And to be from such a small country as Jamaica and to have such a global impact, it's really a crazy feeling coming from this little island here in Jamaica.
The tiny island, less than 3 million people. It's like, all right.
3 million people and it feels like 10 billion.
Asafa, man, I really appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, respect, man, respect, much respect, man. Right, man.
I just finished having a chat with Asafa Powell, who of course is one of the most legendary athletes in Jamaican track and field. Such an amazing, amazing guy. But on Champs, like, we are at the final day. We've been talking with Casey, we've been seeing Calabar. On the women's side, we saw Edwin Allen and then also Heidel. They've been kind of going back and forth, but these schools are really turning it up. But man, this is what I love about Champs, right? We're seeing the team competition go head to head. We're seeing the athletes get excited, put their all on the track. Listen, we're here for the last day. Again, this is crazy. I'm loving Champs so far. So yeah, we're about to finish off the last day, y'all. All right, so we're coming up on the final events. We got the girls 4x4, we got the boys 4x4, the last events, final day of Champs. This lived up to my expectations, considering what everyone's been saying, considering what fans, athletes, parents, like everyone has been saying that this final day was gonna be it, and it is it. And this is where it's all gonna come to an end. Set. All right, 4x4, the girls just went off. It's about to be a wash. Oh, look at, see, Abigail on the first leg. Easy. It's over, it's over. Crazy. Look, Heidel, girls and boys champs, 2025. They came back, 2023 champs, 2024 they got second. And now this is a result of everything they put in. Shout out to Coach Bennett for that work he put in. But now we got the boys. KC, they've sealed up the boys and girls title, but they're looking to really finish off with winning the 4x4. But they're gonna have some competition. You're gonna see how this 4x4 goes down. Boys 4x4. Set. All right, 4x4 going off. Oh, KC is kind of cooking. Oh yeah. Okay, KC, they want to end off this meet with a win in that 4x4. They are way ahead, and you can see KC coming in for their victory lap. All right, so we are here on the final day of the week-long trip in Jamaica. It's crazy that it's finally coming to an end. Just yesterday, we finished off at Champs at the National Stadium in Kingston, and that was an experience like no other. We, of course, got so many opportunities to see the schools throughout the week, whether it's Hydel or Calabar or Kingston College, but then I feel like the expectations that people were saying, all the hype that everyone had for that final day, truly lived up to those expectations. We saw Kingston College. They, of course, got the win on the boys' side. Hydel, they got the win on the girls' side. And the energy in the stadium was absolutely insane. We were really immersed within, again, Kingston College, Hydel, and just like all the fans, all the athletes, truly immersed in that Champs experience. Again, Champs really lived up to expectations, exceeded, everything that I even, experienced last year to come back absolutely amazing. But that was, of course, just one part of the trip as we've seen, where throughout the entire week that we've been here, we've had a truly immersive cultural experience. And huge shout outs to Candace from the Jamaican Tourist Board, who was our go-to person for all the experiences, whether it's, going to the waterfalls, the Bob Marley Museum, the art walk, going to the Blue Mountains. She really, gave us such a great opportunity. So huge shout out to Candace, but we truly got immersed within that cultural experience here in Jamaica. And I don't know, I almost felt like I was home. Like, it felt like home. There's so many things that I learned about Jamaica, about Kingston, that I never would have, had the opportunity to learn before. And really what I loved was the people. The people here in Jamaica, in Kingston, truly made it feel like home. So respectful, so welcoming, so, just open to allow us to be here in Jamaica. Some of the nicest people that I've ever met in the world. And, I've had different experiences across the board, but I love the people of Jamaica, and definitely so excited whenever I get the chance to come back to Kingston again. I know the people will be very welcoming, and yeah, amazing experience, and just can't wait to come back again. All right.
Nailed it.
All right, that was good.